This is a story that has generated a lot of reaction. First to the story and then to the reactions. It's been 85 days since the government scrapped Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. In the weeks that followed, the government worked towards restoring connectivity and normalcy in Kashmir. And now it seems to be opening up the valley. The Indian government has allowed 28 European Union parliamentarians to travel to Srinagar and see the situation firsthand. This is going to happen tomorrow. The EU delegation has clarified that these MPs are going in their personal capacity and that this is an unofficial visit. The 28 members are from Italy, Britain, France, Germany, Poland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Belgium and Spain. Today these members met the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, after which National Security Advisor Ajit Doval briefed them for nearly 40 minutes. The EU parliamentarians also met Kashmiri intellectuals, journalists and politicians. An official statement from the Prime Minister's office said, and I'm quoting, "The visit of the EU parliamentarians should give the delegation a better understanding of the cultural and religious diversity of the region, apart from giving them a clear view of the development and governance priorities of the region." Without taking Pakistan's name, Prime Minister Modi is also said to have told these Europeans that urgent action was required against all those who support or sponsor terror activities and terrorism as a state policy. Now about the visit. Which parts of the valley will they visit? Only Srinagar as far as we know. Reports say that they will tour the Dal Lake and other neighbouring areas and stay overnight. The decision to conduct this tour has drawn mixed reactions. Critics have questioned it. They've also questioned the choice of the EU parliamentarians for such a visit. Why them and why now? Jammu and Kashmir is a sovereign part of India. So what's the need to get a certificate from European MPs? The government's rationale is this. India enjoys a good rapport with the EU, and these MPs were more forthcoming to visit Kashmir. This is also the first of a series of such visits, we are told, that India will facilitate. Plus, it's a way to counter Pakistan's propaganda by showing these MPs the true picture. This, on the face of it, looks all right. After all, information is the best way to bust a misinformation campaign, and a good way to do it is to allow the doubters to see things for themselves. Fair enough. But here is the catch. Why should India be on the defensive? Opposition lawmakers in India say that they were blocked from visiting Jammu and Kashmir, so why would the government allow some European lawmakers such access? What explains this position? Why would India need to prove normalcy in its territory to outsiders? The government of India is not answerable to the parliamentarians of the European Union. Now look at the consequences of such a decision. Mehbooba Mufti, former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, has tweeted questioning why American senators are barred, but European parliamentarians are being allowed to visit Kashmir. Now a question to both Mehbooba Mufti and the government of India is the same. Why do we have to prove innocence to people who are not even stakeholders in the matter, be it the European Union or the US? Would this decision not set a precedent for other parties, like the US senators, to demand a similar visit to Kashmir? And what message does this send? By the way, the European Union has already demonstrated its bias on this matter. Last month, they discussed Kashmir and they did not pass any resolution against India, but they held meetings with an anti-India propagandist group called Friends of Kashmir. And now this visit. It's being questioned not just by the opposition, but also by some senior members of the ruling BJP. It's important to make the world understand the reality in Kashmir, but not by taking them on an inspection tour. Kashmir, as India has rightly maintained, is an internal issue. India does not need external validation.